Good, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Chris.
Mason.
Yes, sir.
So early in camp, what are you learning about just the way that they want you guys to play football offensively?
Yeah, I mean, they want us to be physical and play with high effort. We got a lot of guys that do that at a high level, so it's been cool to learn and absorb information from them and see how they work.
We saw kind of tensions bubbling over earlier in practice last week. Is that something that you do? How did you feel there in that situation, just needing to protect the quarterback?
Yeah, I mean, that's what we get paid to do is protect the quarterback, whatever it takes. And, what E-Rob did, I think it was accidental, and we move on, and it is what it is. But we're going to protect the quarterback always. And, there's no love lost or anything like that. We're all cool and fine. So
Is that kind of say something about you as a person or a player? Is that what you bring to this team in a way?
Yeah, I mean, that's something I'll always bring. I take pride in protecting the quarterback, and that's what I'm going to do.
How much has Pat changed your technique, and how's that going so far?
He's changed it up a decent amount, and I've been trying it and just going out there not nervous to fail or anything, and it's helped a ton already. I feel like I've grown so much already just being here for this little bit of time, and so seeing that development makes me excited for the future.
So he's giving you a bunch of stuff, and you're implementing it on your own when you feel like you're comfortable? Is that sort of how it works? Or?
Kinda. I try to implement it as fast as possible because I have full faith in those guys. I've seen some of the tape on some of the guys that they've coached, and I just want to get as good as I can, as quick as I can.
What does he work with you on and ask you to do that's different?
Different things, whether it's getting my hands on people in pass protection, different footwork and different approaches to different blocks versus different personnel. There's really a lot of different things that have went into it so far.
Mason, you wanted 3 rookies. How much have you guys bonded and shared information, ideas, things like that?
A ton. I mean, me, Zach, and Troy are pretty close, and they're 2 awesome guys, and they're fun to go to work with because they both work extremely hard. They both take pride in the game like I do, and it's been pretty cool.
Is the intensity of camp what you thought it would be?
I would say it's pretty similar to what I thought. I didn't know what to expect. I knew it was going to be tougher than playing football at South Dakota State. But,
How much?
It's been awesome so far.
How much
How are you playing in the red zone? Because yesterday we saw you run a lot. Jalen Warren has a touchdown inside the 20. How it developed?
Yeah, you have to take pride when you get into the red zone because you ultimately want to score touchdowns, score points, and so when you get down there, you got to take advantage of it.
And the running game is going to be solid this year.
Absolutely. I mean, of course, I'm biased, but of course, I think the running game will be good this year.
How much of Arthur Smith's offense are they asking you to kind of get mobile, pull out, hit in space, and how have you been adapting to that? The way that he uses you?
Yeah, I think we do a ton of different things on offense, and I feel like I'm pretty versatile and I can do whatever they ask me to do, and it's been awesome to be able to learn and see different things so far.
Do you prefer to pull out, hit out in space, or are you more of a hit in the trenches type of guy?
I feel like I like it all. Pulling out in space is fun just because it's one-on-one, and usually you make a big play if you make the block. But also the nitty-gritty of being an offensive lineman in the trenches is awesome too.
Do you come from more of a gap scheme system in college, or is it more zone? And how's that translate into what you're doing right now?
I would say it was pretty balanced. I would say it's kind of similar to what we run. We ran a bunch of different gap schemes, outside zone, pin pull. We did all of it as well.
What have you mentioned the intensity of this camp. What have you learned about Arthur Smith's intensity as an individual?
It's awesome. You can tell that he has a true passion for this game with the energy and stuff that he brings every day to practice. And so it's been pretty cool to be able to feed off that, and I feel like everybody does.
He seems like he's kind of a quiet, mild-mannered guy away from the field. I mean, were you surprised by how fiery he gets where he trash talks, things like that?
I think it's fun. I think building that competitive environment in a controlled setting like practice is super beneficial to us. To be able to ramp up the stakes, make it feel like it's 4th and 1 on a big game is pretty cool, and it allows us to adapt and be ready for whatever's to come.
Have you ever had anybody like that before?
Yeah, I definitely have had people like that.
Mason, what's Friday night going to be like for you? What are the emotions being? What are you going to try to prove out there?
Obviously, it'll be pretty cool. My first time really wearing a Steelers jersey and getting out there on that field. I just want to be a good representative of this organization and play the right way.
Thanks, Mason.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you for checking out this content from Post-Gazette Sports. If you watch this video on YouTube, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. For all of the sports coverage the Post-Gazette has to offer, visit post-gazette.com.